All right, y'all. What's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another video. Okay, y'all. It's going down. It is going down. I saw this one coming. November 2nd, number 3, Erin Blanchfield is taking on the number 5, Rose Namajunas for a UFC Fight Night main event, which of course means this is a 5-round fight that we can say it's going to be a battle for the next in line for a title shot. Not the next title shot because we already know that's Manon Fior, right? So she's going to be next, but whoever wins this fight is probably going to be a lock in for the next title shot. So yeah, man, both Erin and Rose, they kind of hinted around at this fight. They both said that they were interested in this one, and they both targeted this date, which means they probably knew something. They probably knew something we didn't know, or the matchmakers just heard them. You know how the matchmakers usually do. Once a fighter calls for a fight, they'll usually give it to them. So they probably said, "All right, let's do it." As y'all know, Erin Blanchfield should be coming back after 7 months by the time she takes this fight. Since the Manon Fior loss, Rose she'll be coming back after only 4 months off since the Tracy Cortez win. And this will be Rose's most active year. If y'all didn't know, this is her most active year where she'll be having her third fight in 2024. I don't think she's ever fought 3 fights in a year before. So yeah, that's big for her. She fought Amanda Ebas, Tracy Cortez, and now Erin. So these are all good fights. These are all good fights that are getting her ready for what she's preparing for right now. Even the time between the Manon fight, even the time between the Manon fight in 2023 and Ebas, that was kind of a quick turnaround for Rose. I know it was like 5 or 6 months, but again, that's quick, compared to her usual like 8, 9, or a whole year off. Erin, of course, she suffered her first loss in the UFC since losing to Tracy Cortez like 5 years ago, which was out of the UFC. And since then, she racked up a solid resume herself. Andrade, Tyler Santos, JJ Aldrich, fighters like that. So those kind of wins like that will definitely put her in the elite realm of flyweights. So yeah, she's ready to take on another former champ. This will be her second former champ now. Um, my thoughts on this one: it's definitely not a bad fight. I like it. Not as much as Erin Blanchfield versus Macy Barber, though. Y'all know that's a fight I've been calling for, but it should deliver. It should deliver because I think this is another big test for Rose, but it's a difficult challenger and a difficult matchup for Erin right now. After seeing the trouble she had with the striker with some pop, angles, physical strength, and number one thing, footwork. Seeing her deal with somebody with footwork like, even Manon, and now putting her back in there with somebody like Rose, I know she's going to have to be on her game. Erin's really going to have to make sure that she's prepared for this one. She's going to have to bring some new things, new discipline to the table. Erin's got to have more patience in here, fight behind the long jab and not run straight in. Her pressure, it's got to be calculated. It's got to be calculated where she's keeping Rose, against the cage, keep Rose kind of cagey like she did against Miranda Maverick, when they fought a while back. She's got to be a little bit smarter with it, got to be able to time, and she's got to land to do damage so she can get on the inside and be real physical with Rose. She's got to hurt her early, because I think, Rose, she'll get stronger as the fight goes on and she gets smarter because, Rose faced every type of style now, compared to Erin Blanchfield. So Rose, we all know after her last 2 fights that she's starting to settle in now. She's starting to find her rhythm at 125. Though she doesn't have the same power at 115, she's got accuracy and she's also got that physical strength, I think. I think the grappling exchanges in this fight, I think they're going to be interesting, especially if Erin takes too many shots. She gets worn down a little bit from taking too many jabs or shots. We're going to see how strong she is once she locks up with Rose. Will it be a mental thing where she's kind of mentally fatigued or physically fatigued from taking shots? So Erin's defense is a huge key in this fight. That's the one thing that she's really going to have to make sure she's improving in, man, because you can't run in taking shots against these fighters like that. She was lucky that Manon just stuck to a game plan of just hitting her, with solid punches, but moving off the back foot and not really meeting her in the middle. Like fighters like Macy Barber will be a dangerous style matchup for Erin, but I think Erin still has what it takes to get through that fight. But you can't take that many big shots, against fighters that really turn their shots and, they they wait for you to come halfway, and so that they don't have to deliver all that power. You're delivering most of the power by coming straight in. So big part, Erin's got to really make sure she's on her defense in this fight, especially if she's coming forward, making Rose miss. Try to make Rose second guess her own striking. That's going to be a big thing, but it's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be hard. So This will be good though. This will be good. Like I said, this is Rose's busiest year in her career, so I think we have something to look forward to. I think we just can really see Rose is taking this thing seriously. This move up to 125 is kind of revamped her. You know, after taking on Manon as a first fight, I thought maybe she was going to move back down to 115, or maybe say, you know what, uh, I'll just fight out a couple more fights and retire. But seems like she's found her flame again. You know, she's back. She's trying to get into the mix, kind of taking the Grasso approach now, which is important. You know, I think the the way she's working now is definitely going to make her a formidable opponent for any of the top five now, and maybe even Manon in a rematch, right? So I think, yeah, she's really taking the right approach now. She's on a mission. Erin, you know, she's matched up against another striker, probably the better suited match, I think, for her than somebody like, let's say, a Natalia Silva, or, like Valentina or something like that. You know, I think this is probably going to be a good test for Erin, as far as somebody that maybe she can handle a little bit better. But the ones that move too much, like Manon and Natalia, that just come from different angles, I think those styles are kind of bad for us. So, you know, this is a good fight for, you know, regardless of the top five, you know, they are going to be a force. They are going to be a force for Erin. You know, they're going to force Erin to get better. Let me put it that way. They're going to force her to get better, and I think she has it in her to get better now. As far as my pick right now, you ain't getting that. You ain't getting that yet. But I just wanted to do this real quick first look, and yeah, let y'all know how they match up. Right now, I think that this is still a difficult style matchup for Erin, but with her physicality and just her relentlessness, and if she has the ability to land anything damaging, you know, she can make the fight go her way. So I think it's going to be a good fight, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Combo Breaker 99. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.